Sundays pollution wrap up. So we haven't heard much about deep sea mining in any newspapers, what the UN is going to do and going to release and going to allow. I wonder if the UN is going to require blowout preventers as a safety measure, since America decided we don't need those anymore. Did you notice that our wells don't need blowout preventers anymore? We can pray the pollution away. It started to work, if you didn't get the memo. So deep sea mining, who knows what's going on there? Who knows how the future of our oceans are going to fare with whatever they're going to do? It's a secret, right? You don't need to know about it. Another piece of news: a Russian World War II submarine finally began leaking huge amounts of radiation into, I think it's the Bering Sea, up off in Norway, somewhere north of Russia, and that, what's that ocean up there? The Arctic Ocean? Yeah, I think that's what they call it. So this sub started releasing massive amounts of radiation. Enough that even after the plume and the dilution, the numbers are staggering. It's just a little news blip. What does that matter? Other than the nuclides released last for generations. It is that 1 in 1,000 increase in cancers, or a 5 in 1,000 increase in cancers. Now, we use the term cancer because that's something you can see, but most of the time, 8 out of 10 times, it just results in a mutation and death instead of a cancerous mutation. That's at the reproductive levels, because that's how nature works. Nature does know when something's gone wrong generally and tries to correct. So that one sub, and there are more down there, you can find them, nuclear powered things, nuclear waste, drums of nuclear waste, hundreds, maybe thousands of drums. It is thousands of drums of nuclear waste dumped in the oceans and hidden. We didn't even keep records of where this was done because secrecy, right? And liability. This liability thing is a challenge. This is why these folks have public insurance instead of private insurance, because corporations know this is a no-win game. It is 10 years. We're about ready for the next nuclear accident. If you think the industry's prepared, you haven't been paying attention. If you think the big reserves of whatever is needed for a nuclear disaster at a commercial plant, 100 of them in America, 130, I think, if you include those fuel pools and the commercial waste sites surrounding this. So there's another piece of nuclear news, right? Fukushima's ice wall, where is that? It was about 80% efficiency last we heard. After how many years of engineering and trying? No mention that it's going to take another commercial power plant to do the cooling and the water pumping required at the Fukushima site for, what are they calling, a 40-year decommissioning? And decommissioning still leaves all those fuel rods somewhere. We don't know what to do with them. We don't. This pinnacle science, take a hint. Look who's in charge. Look at the cretins that have been put in charge of our nation's assets. Folks that pray for a future instead of build and make a future. Voting is going to be the most important thing our youth can do. if they don't at least set a precedent, in spite of all the bullshit going on with voting, the intentional bullshit going on with voting. This is another states' rights joke. Their buddies got the contracts for the voting machines. The technology for doing voting right is here already. We know how to do this. We know how to do security above and beyond. It's called defense in depth. It was designed to protect nuclear secrets. It's MAC level security, so that everything that connects on a network is identified. And that's what happens now. You've got a little address hidden in your computer. It never has been about your IP address. That is a misleading techie thing that the masses don't understand. There we go. Long rant. I've got one on hold about strategic national reserves I made yesterday, and these are just friggin' rambles. We could go more specific, but hey, it's Sunday. Enjoy your coffee. Have a great day. Looks like it's going to be an overcast kind of day here. No rains, though. Good luck to the folks in the hurricane path. Best wishes. The little guy's going to get screwed again, and the politicians are going to get their homes on the beaches rebuilt for free. That's how it works today.